Alright, so after that very intense playing of Wolfenstein, let's calm down a little bit and play some Oblivion. Assuming that it'll load and it'll show up on the stream. Nope, definitely did not. It's gonna be like this, guys. Actually, let me make sure that I'm not an idiot. Oh, I was an idiot. I have it set to specifically capture South Park. All right, because that wasn't working before. My bad. I have mail. There we go. That works a lot better. So, I went back through, actually, and I redid all of the searching that I did in the last episode with a new mod installed. Because it's a lot easier to look for Nirnroot if you have a map going. And, well, we didn't. So I installed the mini-map. Is that cheating? I don't think it's cheating. What I do want to do... I don't know what minus is binded to in my Oblivion, but it crashed it outright. What the fuck? Minus is supposed to zoom out the minimap. That did not. Okay, we'll stick to the world minimap and just zoom in a little bit. I was gonna try and zoom out the... Oh, it probably couldn't zoom out the other one. Hey, PS Boy, how's it going? Maybe if I'm like a little zoomed in like that, maybe. No, yeah, mine is just... It brings up like the loading menu and then crashes. Now I have to see what minus is binded to, because that's super interesting. Hey, man. It, you know, you do what you can, when you can. It's all good. All right. What is minus bound to? Oh. Oh. Right. So maybe, can I do this like numpad 3? Yeah, okay. So two things are bound to the same key. It makes sense. There we go, now it works properly. So leave it like right there-ish. Alright, anyways. So, next place we gotta look is right here around Skingrad. I think OBS is probably the best thing I've used to stream. I love it. It's pretty good. I've never had any issues with it, that's for sure. Wait, this huge thing of water doesn't have any Nirnroot around it? Why? What issues do you have with OBS? Because I don't think I've ever had any issues with it. Honestly, I've got to say, like, Oblivion more than anything else has given me issues. Every other game streams like a dream with OBS. Is it that close? I mean, it might be this body of water. Unless there's another one very nearby. It might mean that one we were just at. Well, there is another body of water. I have a feeling we've already gotten the one from here, though. It's just kind of set it at the right settings to live stream okay on my Oblivion game. That's the problem. Every time I live stream Oblivion from my channel, the screen is half screen. What? I don't quite understand. Are you saying there's like a resolution issue? I feel like that's just trying to get the right settings going. Ooh, wow. Those things are just floating in the air. Weird. Alright, next one should be right above of Skingrad. Whoa. Yeah, there's definitely the one here because we have never been in this area before. What the hell is this? Some purple ass pond thing. That's cool. Really cool. We don't get that very often. Okay. And then there's the last thing near here. I almost guarantee we have been to. Shyleaf Copse. Actually. If I can just go there, yeah, I will. I mean, I don't know what your issue is now, but it doesn't sound like it's a issue that'll be fixed by a different setup. At least I don't think so. Not unless your setup is pretty small in general. Like, I can imagine, like, if you have a computer running, like, to a 720 monitor, and so your actual resolution of the game is 720. I forgot I had that spell. And then, like, in the settings for OBS, it has a 1080 like canvas, then yeah, I mean, the image that it's going to put onto the 1080 canvas will be half of a thing because it's, well, you know, that doesn't help at all to know if you're using a laptop or not. Some laptops are amazing, some are not, but honestly, the main thing is like what the actual resolution is that OBS is getting and what resolution OBS is actually expecting. They're two different things. So you might be sending OBS something that's too small, and so it ends up being only half the screen. Like mine, the picture of Oblivion right here is actually a 1080 thing, and then I shrink it down later so that it can fit into this spot. Because it's way bigger than the entirety of this window, because I want to fit in my webcam and, you know, the chat thing and all that. Well, bitrate has more to do with your internet connection than your actual computer. And buffer rate can help you alleviate some of the strain, but the more buffer, the more delayed your stream will be. Just, you know, basics there. Like if you buffer more, it's not sending the information immediately. Also, your processor has to work a little harder at it. Yeah, anyways. Next one we've got is like right here-ish. So we can actually go to Battlehorn and go down. There's also one way up in the mountains, and I know we don't have that one because we've never gotten it. I figure we could probably get like all the periphery ones, so we don't have to do that. I don't know. I really like laptops. My laptop is pretty good, but I've also got a Mac here. They're good for different things. Actually, I have streamed on my laptop before, and it actually worked out pretty well. I mean, we just didn't have a lot of hardware to do it with. So I had like one capture card plugged in, and then internet connection that was being used by everybody at the party. So it ran kind of crappy, but otherwise, it wasn't half bad, actually. I think we might have gotten this one. I mean, I build my desktops all the time. Laptops can get surprisingly powerful. Just a random ass black horse there. I forgot this place had a moat. The bridge mill? There's a mill here? Wait, there's a mill on the moat? Moats aren't supposed to have they're not supposed to have currents. They're supposed to be standing bodies of water. Cuz they're artificial. Well, most of the time anyway. But this one is a river that comes out of nowhere. Cool. You know, I admire that they want to make this look prettier. But, like, they really gotta learn how this stuff works. Nope. Alright, time to go up the mountain. Alright, where is this up the mountain? Oh, wait, there's one all the way up there, too? Like, just under Blackrock Caverns. No, all the way in the mountain. Alright, let's go for the one in the caverns first. Like, somewhere over here. $800 isn't a lot, actually, for a desktop computer. I'm surprised for a 4 gigahertz processor and what kind of NVIDIA graphics card for $800. Because you can very easily... How close to coral is it? It's actually not that close. And it has a capture card built in? That makes me a little wary because capture cards usually cost around $300 in their own right. And it's a little weird for one to be just sold off with a computer for that little. Apparently we'd never discovered that before. So, is there a pond or something over here? There is. I'm guessing we've already gotten this one? Unless it's like... Oh, it is up here on the river. Interesting. Did not know about that one. I'm gonna try and get all the Nirnroot done tonight. And just sort of streamline my way through this so that the next episode can be, well, not only more interesting, but different content. There's only so much Nirnroot you can take.
Well, look who we've got here.
1,300 still isn't a lot, including the capture card. The fuck? It's like right here? Oh, there's a pond. It's a sunken alien well. Cool. My desktop, I think I spent around 2,000 some. But that's why I'm asking what the actual specs of the parts are. Because if it's like an GTX 600 series, I could see that being a more reasonable price. Or if the... and then I know it's still a lot of money. I'm just wondering what the actual parts are. Because if it's like newest of the new, there's no way that it can possibly be 1,300. Not that you need the newest of the new. I'm just curious as to the parts. Alright, so we got that. And then there's one... I'm like right there. ...2016 again doesn't really tell me much. You should probably look up what your actual specs are and know what you're buying into. It does not help that a lot of stuff was in 2016. Like, was it high-end 2016? Was it low-end 2016? Mid-tier in 2016? And even that still leaves a lot of options. I'm just curious is all. If you don't know, that's, you know, that's fine. You get what you can get. I understand that. And if it works for you, and if it's good for you, then, you know, awesome. And that's about as much as we can expect from, you know, life in general. If it works for you, and if you like it, then it ends up being exactly what you needed. I was just curious what the actual specs were, because I like building computers. I built a bunch of them for me and my friends. Like, I built mine specifically for video production in general, but it just so happens that the same specs for a good video computer happen to be closely related to a most video games, except that most video games really love multi-core processing, and video processing is more reliant on single-core processors. So I went with a graphics card that was more powerful on a single-core basis, but not as powerful with its multi-core processing. Because, yeah, other cards could get way more bang for their buck on a multi-core. It is definitely interesting that the capture card is in there, though. I didn't realize that they were building graphics cards with capture cards in them now, but I guess that almost makes sense because a lot of people are streaming and they're doing, you know, not so much Let's Plays anymore. Hey there, Mr. B. Mr. B! I played Bioshock yesterday. Now that's where it came from, I'm guessing. That's your, Alright, now where the fuck is this? Is this just a random Nirnroot? Like it doesn't exist next to a pool or anything? What the hell is this? Random chest. I have a feeling it's like supposed to be in here. Howdy, Mr. B. I'm just looking for Nirnroot and talking. It's gonna be a very probably boring episode, but feel free to hang out because I'm gonna do this anyway. Oh my god, this game is just locking up now. Oh, there it is. There's a pool of water. Alright. And there's the Nirnroot. Sneaky little devil. It's a lot closer to the road than it is on the map here. Alright. Let's wrap around to Shaden Hall. Actually, before I do that, let's just save. Anybody want to take bits and... Oh. Hey there. Blade Master Oaken? Blade Master Oaken. Thanks. Need an Oblivion fix? I don't know how interesting this is going to be, because it's mostly just me fucking around. You will get to see this game crash many times over, because it's prone for that. Oh, great. It's raining. If only the change weather spell worked here. Alright.
Who will help an old man?
Not me. I feel like this would be much more enjoyed with alcohol, hard liquor. I mean, I could be dungeon delving. Well, see, the problem is, if this is your first time tuning in and seeing any of this series, this is episode 116 of like a 6-year-long thing of me getting everything in the game. And I mean everything. Because there's my skills. They're all 100. I've done everything in the game except for the last main quest. Like, legit. That's all that's left. This is from a mod and it won't go away. Can't finish that or else well, I'm guild master. Can't finish that because I'm guild master. Light the Dragonfires is the last thing there, and Museum of Oddities is completely randomized, so I don't know if I can finish that. But otherwise, everything else is done. So, at this point, I'm just sort of like, the last two things I have to get all of to get 100% is all of the Nirnroot, which we have quite a bit of it, and the rest of the Ayleid stones. And aside from that, that's it. Oh, no, I'm a terrible nerd, and you should never do this to yourself because you will hate it. You know, you'll hate it 1 year into it, much less 6 years into it. And you'll hate yourself for doing it, too. In fact, I think the reason why this game runs so terribly now is because there's over 300 some hours in the actual save file. There's enough content there. Somebody recently like picked it up from the very beginning and they started binging through it, and I'm like, okay, you do that. Let me know how that goes for you. Oh yeah, Skyrim is the best love-hate relationship. Although vastly superior to this game in everything but how it looks. Well, I mean, like the textures and everything are higher resolution, but it's just, it doesn't feel as fantasy. It feels really gray. That's why I can't play Skyrim without a spring mod to just bring some life back into the whole place. Because Skyrim's a really, really depressing area. A fucking Minotaur. Whatever. Listen, just fuck off. Nirnroot. Another one here? Right? Yeah, it should be another one. What, did I get one last time and forget to pick up the other? That's more done. I think Skyrim is way easier than Oblivion. I found it a lot easier to one-hit kill enemies in that, like, all the time. Oh, there it is. Like, finisher moves and all that. Yeah, Oblivion just hates the player most of the time. Especially if you're doing mods. It'll crash and burn. I've had it crash so hard that it's made me restart my computer before. More than once I've had that crash, actually. So it's not the greatest game. Is that the... No, it's not the place I was thinking of. But case in point, there's a crash right there. It's just stuck. Morrowind? Morrowind's a fun game. Oh no, is it gonna be this sort of crash? That's not good. Alright. So every now and then I'll get a crash like this where I can't actually reach the task manager because Oblivion's just in the way. So what I have to do real quick is go press Control-Alt-Delete, sign out of the Windows account, sign back in, and restart all the streaming equipment before the stream realizes that it's stopped. So I'll be right back. Oh boy. All right. Hopefully that latched on and it's still working. Everything's good. Hopefully. We'll see. But now I gotta reset Oblivion. God damn. Having a game that actually has 300 hours on it is just Absurd. Like my save file is just completely wrecked at this point. I have a feeling it doesn't like me very much. Just I don't know if this will work or if it's broken. There we go. There's the save file. 317 hours. Yep. All right. I think we're still good. We're still going. Okay. See you, man. Have a good night or day or whatever. Wherever you are and whatever time it is. Let's see where the last save was. I think it's coming just out of Shaden Hall. Or just in Shaden Hall. Oh, it's just before I waited. Let me know if the stream interrupted or did anything weird, by the way, because I don't entirely know what happens when I do that sign out thing. I gotta re-get these real quick. Awesome, cool. So I just went away for like a second and then it started up again. Whatever works. Oh shit, wait. Where was that first Nirnroot? Over here. Minotaur got all upset. Alright, there we go. Got both of them. Did it quick save? There we go. Thank you. So yeah, I'm here to shoot the shit. Because I ain't going to talk much about anything while we're doing this. There's not a lot you can really talk about. Actually, wait. Is there Nirnroot on the river or on the lake? I think it's probably on the lake, but... I mean, look at this. This is pretty as hell. Look at that. Got a waterfall and a forest. Looking all scenic and shit. You know, you don't get that in Skyrim. You get icebergs. Now, icebergs can be pretty. Don't get me wrong. Not this pretty, though. Alright. So there's like a... Wait, where's the fucking... Here it is. There's one around here somewhere. Where's there mud crab up here? Crabs don't live in lakes. There's one. Alright. So that's everything here. And there's one here. And then wait, which one did I go through? I think I went along this river, but I can go along it again. And then we've got that river, we've got this river to... Oh no, maybe I went along the Panther River before. I don't even fucking know. Just systematically knock out all of this nonsense. Honestly, I'm just dreading going through the marsh to the west of Leowin. Or not to the east of Leywin. It takes forever. It's probably gonna rain too. So I'll be real happy about that when I can't see anything either. Fucking fuck. My bad. Sometimes it does that. It locks up. Let me just make sure that it works. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice. Well, it's working, but it's way too big now. Now, the best part is now it's going to crash again because I alt-tabbed to fix this. Don't you just love games that are so broken? There we go. That's about right. Yeah, and then it breaks. Fucking. Oh, okay. Now we can start it again. You didn't miss much. I went to a lake. There was one Nirnroot there and a mud crab. You can tell there's a real air of professionalism behind this. The other air behind this is the air of narcissism and the air of I hate everything. So, I think we sort of get the entirety of self-loathing all in one stream. I know you didn't want it, but you're getting it. Alright. So this place has one? I feel like I've already gotten this one. Look, see, it's a pretty lake. I think... Yeah. Oh no, it crashes all the time. There is no such thing as a crashing night. It's just whenever I start Oblivion. It's what happens when you have a 300-hour save file going. The game really does not like save files that have a lot of hours on it. It will crash without prejudice all the time. At the most inopportune moments. Which is especially fun when you're, you know, streaming it or, you know, doing something else. I'll just be happy when I'm done this. Because it'll mean that I don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm so close to finishing it. And then I can start Skyrim. And Skyrim doesn't have these problems. No, it crashes all the time. I think it's a combination of mods and hours on the save. Although really vanilla Oblivion crashes just as much. It's not a very stable game. It wishes it could be. I have definitely gone through this. Yes, I have. Not only have I gone through this, I have done this entire river before. I'm almost positive. Do I want to risk it and move on? Fine, whatever. It'll take me 5 seconds. Although Morrowind never crashed this much. Morrowind crashed if you did something ridiculous. And even then, sometimes it didn't crash. Sometimes it just let you do the ridiculous thing. Like, getting your stats way above 100 because you've cast 2 fortify spells in a row. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly how you cheese that. Or flying. And then giving yourself thousands upon thousands of acrobatics by activating 2 of those jumping scrolls. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, right by the bridge. Yep, these games are problematic at best. Wow, fucking bandit. Douche nozzle. Now, I am almost positive I have everything along the shores. And I will go up and down them at the very, very end, probably, just as a quick check. But, like, 85% positive. What am I going to? Or when, do you mean? It's gonna end soon. I'm guessing there's only, like, 3 streams left, and then a final episode where I go through the last, quest. And that's it. That's all that's left. So if I stream this on all 3 of my streaming days, this could be ending not the coming week, but the Monday after. Basically 2 Mondays from now. It could be. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 1000% sure of when I'll get to it, but there's a very large possibility that will be the day. Oh, I don't really have the patience for it either. But at a certain point, you just gotta say fuck it, right? Why do I have the feeling that either I have already picked these up, or the modders have yet again eaten the Nirnroot with their changes. One right there. I thought about like, fuck the Nirnroot, fuck the alien stones. I'll just do the last episode and end it. But I should do it properly. I'm so close to it, and there really isn't that much left to do. It would just be a waste to get this far and then end it. Not early, but like before it's completed. Alright, so I definitely have not been here. Fucking... I press the jump button. You don't jump? What gives? Oh, I'm streaming it on Twitch and on Mixer. Just for the hell of it. Patreon had a unique, like, streaming thing, I'd be streaming it to there, probably. Maybe even exclusively. Get that exclusive content. Yeah, it's through a company called Restream. So you can look them up, restream.io. Is their website. They're real cool. And the developers are cool guys too. They're super chill and they're very helpful. I feel like there's supposed to be one here, but there isn't. Okay. Goddamn Oblivion. There wasn't one here, right? No, there was not. All right, let's start at the top here. It might be a little easier. Start at the top. I've never hit the computer, but I've gotten annoyed to the point where I stopped playing for the night. And it was just like, I can't do it anymore. Fuck it. Also, I should check out Cropsford. Oh, nice. They've already built up. Do they build everything?
I hope I can help. I like it here. I really didn't think I would, but Cropsford feels like home now. Thanks for making this possible, my friend.
Okay, then.
Goodbye.
What do you think, friend? We've accomplished a lot since you last saw this place.
Yeah, you finished the place.
I won't forget your service to our new settlement. Who knows? One day Cropsford may be a thriving town, and all because of you.
Or maybe they haven't completely finished it.
Goodbye.
Well met.
I thought I got money for them.
Our little farm is thriving. We couldn't have done it without your help. Come back and visit us anytime. Goodbye.
I mean, he's got silver hair. He's old. So yeah, that's cool. All right. If I start at the Waste Shrine, go to the lake, and then wrap around through. Directly behind me? Alright, there's that one. And then if I go to this elbow in the river, there should be a ton. Wow, they can get pretty far away from the shore, actually. There should be two. Well, let's go up first. One here, and one more. I don't know. Since Morrowind came out? There's a bunch of rock. I get the distinct feeling that that Nirnroot has vanished. I've been playing it since, yeah, Morrowind came out, so I don't know when it came out, actually. Long time. Aha. There's that one. Okay. So now, those two. There's two on the bend opposite the elbow. There's one. And then one a little bit further south. Ah! Yes, fantastic. And then two at the next bend. I don't feel like Nirnroot are supposed to be this far up, but they may have been moved by the modders. There's one. And then one a little bit further down. wow, the water sound effect broke. Cool. There's the other one. Cool. I don't think you could have played Oblivion in 2002. Because I believe it came out in 2005. Sorry, 2006. Morrowind, however, came out in 2002. Is that what you mean? There's those two. And then there's two along this strait somewhere. Well, I thought you just meant Morrowind maybe, because Morrowind came out in 2002. And I know tons of people played it. Okay. So there's the first one. And now there is a Nirnroot here. Somewhere. It has to be in this area. So maybe it's like... I wouldn't think it'd be this far up, no. I think this one may have gotten eaten. Either that or I've already gotten it somehow. Like I feel like it probably was right here, like on this middle island. That's where it looks like it was. I don't remember when I could have gotten it though. And same thing here. Either this one got eaten as well. Or... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So that one I must have picked up before, because it's just definitely not there. I finally got all the ones along this river, though. And I must have gotten the other side of this. Yeah, I did. Okay. So then what's the best way to do this? Maybe go back and pop into this. Oh, I can go to the lake. And then from the lake, I can go down to the Panther River, which is the next thing I was going to check. Okay. None of these are good spaces to go into. Oh, I could go to... What is it, some fucking mud crab? So this has 3 Nirnroot on it. Don't crash on a load. God damn it. Okay. Never know if it's gonna load or not. There we go. Alright, now, in this fucking weird modded lake town, they didn't mess up the lake over here, did they? Doesn't look like it. Good. Hey there, burning one. How's it going? Just hunting some Nirnroot. So it's not a very exciting episode, but it is maybe an informative one. There's another one. Well, okay, so technically I've done that quest, and just to give you an idea of what's going on, I've done everything in the game. Almost everything. I haven't done the very last quest, but everything else is done. All of our stats are maxed at 100, where they can be, and I've been trying to complete a 100% save file. So now I'm just getting the rest of the Nirnroot that I don't need to finish the game. But to complete the 100%, I should have. There's mushrooms and shit up here, but is the Nirnroot up here? Or maybe oh, I might have gotten this one actually. I might have gotten this when I went down here last time. In fact, I'm almost positive I did. Ah! Anywhere around here? No? I'm only gonna look for it for so long. I think I might have gotten it. So remember that one circular pedestal. Oh, fuck it. Of course, there's stuff like that modders do. So it may have gotten eaten up by one of the rocks that he put down as well. I don't know. All I know is that I can't reach it. Or it's not there. Okay. So, river. The hell is that? Oh, that's the Oblivion Gate sprite. It's just in the ground. Cool. Ugh. We're getting into boggy swamp water here. Alright, there's the first one. Alright, so there's one a little bit further along this. I've definitely already passed where it should be. Is it like up on here? Why I hate Nirnroot so much, because in the marsh, they'll just appear. And the area in which that they can appear is a lot larger than anywhere else. But this one... Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay. Although that could have been another one on this list. Whoa. What is that doing here? Get ready to see a lot of those, actually. We are, without a doubt, within their territory. I thought for sure there would be one here, but there was not. God damn it. I'm gonna get saddled with a lot of these being like... stuck behind a rock. I do remember having to go to Redwater Slough, though. Slough? So maybe I already picked that up. Yeah, that's definitely that one. Which means there isn't another one here till the end of the river? Somewhere around here? The heck is this? Bedroll and a food bag, huh?
Oh!
This one's like right there. Oh, I'm like right on top of that. There it is. Jeez, you caught up on the Oblivion? Good on ya. You, did what a lot of people, I think, probably would have given up on, so congrats. Why would you do that? I mean, obviously you liked it, and thank you very much. Because I appreciate that a lot. So actually, maybe the one I got right there might have been that one. And the one that's on the map that's further up is like up here. Or not. Yeah, I think I'll do Skyrim. He says, fully knowing that it will take another however many years of his life away. Yeah, I'll probably do Skyrim. I think it'll be a 100% third-person run, because 100% is a little easier to do in that game. There are less finite collectibles, and there's a lot of Radiant quests, so those are not technically part of a 100%. The quest lines themselves are pretty straightforward. And it's a lot easier to play, and it crashes a lot less. There's a lot going for Skyrim being the successor to this. Wow, that map is not helping at all. I guess that has to be it. I don't know how I feel about that. Feels like I might be leaving one behind, but I mean, it's just not there. Wait. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And then the next one is there. Goddamn Nirnroot. Yes, it is a mod. It's just called Minimap. It is pretty nice in attempting to find my way around these Nirnroot. Another mini or crabs. Okay, so there's one there. Got it. One up and right and one up and left. No, I'm real glad it's the shitty marsh ones that are left, because this is gonna take forever. Because they could be anywhere, literally anywhere. Is it just... Where is it? Come on, be behind a rock or something. Because I know I haven't gotten this one. There it is. Got it. Now top left. It's probably in the fort. I should just go to the fort. It's probably like literally on the inside wall of the fort. And now that I'm thinking about it, the other one probably is too. Wow, it's not even there? There it is. I don't want to deal with whatever's over there. Sounded like a lich. Thought I heard a zombie. See, but that's making me question that one that I left behind and left alone. Because that one might still be there. And in a place that I didn't look. God damn it. Alright, one last look back there, and then I'm stopping looking for that. Because I don't know where it could have been. Whoa. There's a bunch of stuff that I haven't discovered over here. Huh. Necromancer cave. Saren camp? And another camp up here. You know, I worried a lot about like the amount of locations that I've discovered until I realized that I had like 50 more than are supposed to be in the actual game, and now I don't know what are the actual number, and I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. Okay, so this one is right around here. Now you'd think it'd be on the shore, but given this game's logic, let's get up. And then to the right, and we were here. For all I know, it's like up here. No, it's a little too far. So if it's not on this side of these rocks, what it could be is on this side. Nope. Okay. Well, there's an honest try. That one may have gotten eaten Or I may have somehow picked that one up. I doubt it. So I have to chalk it up to eaten by either designers or just didn't spawn or something like that, because I'm not sure there is any other explanation. There's more enemies. Cool. Alright, so we already got that one, and then I can continue down the river. There's only one more on this upper part of the bend here. I don't have time for you. You know, I might be looking in the wrong spot. Because it might be like over here. Well, it clearly shows that side of the river, but did I already pick this one up? I feel like this should be part of this camp area, but I don't hear it. It's like I'm nowhere even close. Yep, I don't know where it is. Alright, let's see if we can't finish this river out at least. So there's one here. This one should be directly opposite the gap. And then I keep going this way. Okay, there's one like up here somewhere. In fact, it's probably somewhere just on the edge of this ruin. Okay, so I have gotten everything over here, everything up there, everything up there, everything in these two rivers, everything in that lake. This is the last river I have to go through. I know I've been along the coast of everything here. I think the only things left to look at are, I haven't gone down this little river, this little patch, and then in here, the marsh to the east of Leowen is a huge chunk that's just like full of Nirnroot. I mean, like they're almost side by side there. I think there's like 20 of them. There's a third of them, like a third of all of the Nirnroot are in the game are in that patch. So that's the biggest part that I have to get through. I want to try and get through everything else and then tackle that. So one more stream past this because I'm gonna stop soon. I want to finish out this river, get to the mouth, and then I'll probably stop. Because that's a lot. There's this one. Alright, so if that's that one, the other one should be directly this way. Is it on the river? There's that one. Alright, two more on this river. Okay, there's one. Problem is, in the marsh, they're all like in these things, like in between a whole bunch of like uproots or whatever those are. So they become quite difficult to keep track of. It's not like this one where I can say like, oh, it's on that portion of the river, you know? Because that's very easy to do here, but not as easy there. Alright, so maybe I'm thinking about this one wrong. Maybe that was the lower one I just found. And I need to look higher up here for the other one. that right? That's there. It should be almost directly south. Like in this direction. Yep, there it is. Okay. I mean, I think I'm doing a pretty good job of, like, pinpointing where they are, so if I'm not finding one of them, something has happened to it. Either I've already picked it up, or, some landscape modders, I know for a fact, have destroyed some of the Nirnroot because they just physically don't exist where they should have, and I know I haven't picked them up. And I know I found the exact location too, and like the terrain is completely different than what the map actually shows as well. So I know I can't pick those up. Which makes it a little bit easier, but it's a lot harder to figure out and be like, oh, that's what happened. It seems like they did a lot less with the marsh, because they're more or less exactly where they should be. Which is both good and bad, because that means that I can roll them out a little easier. Oh, wait. Oh my god, there's even more along this river that I did not notice. I was just gonna skip past them. Not even realize it. Alright, so wait. For some reason I thought that was like the mouth of the river. Alright, so we got the one that was here. So the next one should be like over here. No, or here? There it is. This is why I hate the ones by Leowin. They're so far from the shore. I mean, it gets a little easier as you come towards the coast, but not by much.
Oh! Oh!
I wonder how many Nirnroot I actually have. Or carrying 75. And I have like 100 and some. I think I need to get like 130 total. So I'm pretty close. Like 60 more. I get the feeling this might be one of the ones I collected already. Because there's like a clear beach area. And if the next one's not here either, I'll know for sure. Because that means I might have gone down here before. I almost wonder if this thing would have destroyed any Nirnroot. I mean, it really shouldn't have. I don't think the Oblivion Gate can remove Nirnroot. I mean, I guess it changes the cell, so technically it could, but somehow I doubt it. Yeah, that one wasn't there either. So that's 3 in a row that haven't been there. I'm almost positive I've been down this path before. So I guess I went around the river and then stopped when I got to the marshy bit. Ah. If it starts getting too ridiculous with the Nirnroot, I could always try and find a mod that like puts quest markers to them, or I don't know, something that way. I'm sure somebody's made it so that you could find them a whole lot easier. Oh, this one is... Well, give myself a pass on that, because that one was actually in the well. This one, nope, is here. Weird. I didn't have those two. But there are 3 down there that just weren't. I may need to revisit that area when I'm thinking a little bit more clearly. And then here... There's one by the boat, I know that. Just don't remember exactly where. But then I might have gotten this one when we actually did the quest, so... And then I probably picked up the one over here too. Yeah, I definitely picked up the one here. The ones on the coast are usually super easy to find. Okay. Well, there we go. So in the next episode, I'm gonna be going that way. Head south a little bit more. Honestly, there's very little left. There's probably gonna check around Bravo, because that's super easy. And then probably gonna go back for those little river systems, because they don't take that much time, and they are not Leowen area, so they are not swamps, and they don't have ridiculous foliage like that. And then after that, it's time to do the marsh, which is the part I am dreading because that will take forever. But I'll start at 7 next time for that, so I'll have a long time to do for it. And if it takes 4 hours, then wow. But hopefully be able to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna end for tonight because where I am, it's 12:30 a.m. and I have stuff to do tomorrow. Sorry. But thank you for joining, and hope to see you next time. Bye.